11 of the Sunday Nation, Raila admits pact with Uhuru faces trouble. It's a readmission by the opposition chief Raila Odinga that the Building Bridges Task Force, a product of political truce with the president, had run into trouble, could be a pointer to the deep-seated resistance the initiative is facing from powerful forces in government. What is your take on this story?
You know, it was not an easy ride. Even if they were to go for the handshake, by the mere fact that it was not actually very open to everybody, I mean, the resistance, you must actually expect that. Because again, you know, the funding of the handshake initiative must actually come from the treasury.
Yes.
So if there is any way that maybe some given quarters are not feeling anything good about with it, they might also use some other ventures to actually sabotage it. But I think it's a good thing that needs to be given some time so that they come up and then tell Kenyans, what is it that actually is contained within the document, then Kenyans will know.
But it was signed on March 9th. Today is September 9th, 6 months down the line.
Yes.
What would you say is the tangible, anything, do you see anything tangible? That
because there is nothing they're talking about, so you'll never know what they're doing right now. Not unless they come out and then share with Kenyans. This is where we've reached. This is the progress. You know, now we are talking of challenges whereby we don't even know whether it's something ongoing or it's just a fabrication, you know.
So what does that say then about, from where you sit, the relationship between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? I mean, that truce was supposed to calm tensions against the backdrop of a very divisive election in 2017. So if that task force is not working, Kenyans don't see the fruits, any tangible work they're doing, what does that say about the original truce, the handshake, the
politically, it's fantastic. And it's making the country to be with the peace we are talking about. We can have the environment to do the business without any constraints. But legally, I think we still have a big challenge, actually. Because how will you structure this? Because there will also be some challenges when it comes to now. How are you going to fix these people? How will they even start doing all that? I think even that is why even the funding of this initiative is becoming a little bit shaky.
All right.
Because how do you put it?
All right.
You know? Yeah.
Interesting times ahead indeed. Still on the Sunday, very quickly as we wind up, Sunday Review is a political pullout on the Sunday Nation. Talking about 2022 politics, succession, Ruto, Mudavadi and Gideon Moi, that is, trading accusations of underhand tactics, rival accusing each other of playing dirty as the battle for 2022 takes shape. I mean, it's still very early to talk about 2022 politics, but what is your take on what has been happening? We have seen Gideon Moi and the Mombasa governor, Hassan Ali Joho, becoming very cordial, making visits to the Rift Valley. He now doesn't, of course, because of the handshake, is also has cordial relations with the president. There are all these permutations and possibilities ahead of 2022 involving Ruto, Mudavadi and Gideon Moi. What do you see happening here?
You know, politics, you cannot say that it's too early. Politics, immediately after the elections, it's again just the same thing. So everybody, actually, they need to get back. You need to come up with very clear strategies. You have to come with your tacticians, the schemers. But more importantly, you know, the three aspects will actually drive the Kenyan politics to the last level. I think here now the maturity, we talk of the wisdom and the cold calculation, that will actually determine how everybody is going to repackage and then come out actually to face now the electorate.
What is your take on Western Kenya? Where does it sit in 2022? I mean, we've seen Musalia Mudavadi try to remain as the cog in Western Kenya. Wetangula is still there. Eugene Wamalwa is still in government. Governor Oparanya not playing ball with them. Ruto trying to make some inroads in there. How important is Western Kenya?
You know, there is something called Luya unity. I don't know what we mean by this word. In politics, you don't unite people. You dominate them or you crush them. So there is no way Musalia Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, and the likes, they share the same podium and still we talk of unity. There is no unity there. Right. It's either you endorse one of you to be the leader or you people, you still play politics of unity. There is no unity in politics. Politics, you dominate or you crush the enemy. Then you move forward.
So the question that brings about the issue of loyalty is the region being, in population-wise, one of the most populous, but they do not vote in a certain way, which Mark Bichache says is not a bad thing, is the best thing that could happen. But that is what they try to do. Do you think it can happen?
Yeah, it can. By the way, In
the way
fact,
Nyanza votes to the man
Luyas are just,
in one direction.
I don't know why they are actually taking much of their time to reorganize themselves. It is high time Musalia Mudavadi, okay, crush the likes of Wetangula, the likes of Paranya, the likes of Lusaka, make all these people be the leader, dictate on how things are supposed to be done.
How do you crush Oparanya?
It's very easy, my friend. In politics, the more you try to look like you don't want to tell them that you are in charge, they will always take advantage.
All right.
Yes.
Raila Odinga, do you see him going for it one more time?
If other competitors are not careful, Raila is rebranding himself. And I can tell you, in any case, the other competitors will not deal with this thing very clear. You will hear that